So this lion can't tame. Cause I'm so solid as a rock, and they just can't stop me now. Even when they send their traps, they just can't stop me now. People will say this and that, they just can't stop me now. Even when they set up roadblocks, they just can't stop me now. So they can't keep a good man down. Always keep a smile when they want me to frown. Keep the vibes and they stood my ground. They will never ever take my crown. Who's a bless, I say no man curse. Things getting better when they thought it would be worse. Here comes the officers asking for a search. They found no weapon, just only a dropper. Solid as a rock, they just can't stop me now. Even when yeah. They can't keep a good man down. Always keep a smile when they want me to frown. Keep the vibes and I stood my ground. They will never ever take my crown. Oh, Jabez, I say no man curse. Things getting better when they thought it would be worse. Here comes the officers asking for a search. They found no weapon, just
ready, we ready and gone, we gone. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the ways of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law do we meditate day and night. For we shall be like trees planted by rivers of water, and will bring it forth our fruit in its season. Our leaves shall not wither, and whatsoever we do will prosper. Welcome to the Colin Bell Show for yet another Tuesday evening when we're live on Styles FM 96.1, 96.5, 96.7. Those are all on your FM band. We're also live on Caribbean Radio HD. Yeah, man. Over there in the US of A. We are also live on Portland Spice TV on YouTube. Yes. Check us out. Portland Spice TV at youtube.com. We are also live on Facebook, Colin Anthony at Facebook. Yeah, man, and we are also live on TikTok. Yeah, we did a test run the other day. So we're live on TikTok as well. Colin Shakafiem Bell on TikTok. Welcome to the Colin Bell Show. This is a paid program. The views expressed are not necessarily those of Native Broadcasting or even those of Caribbean Radio HD, but are solely the host, with the views of the host and our callers. Share up the channel, like up the video, call a friend, tell them that the Colin Bell Show is on. On a Tuesday evening, when earlier this morning, or earlier today, I should say, because it went from morning into the afternoon, where the oversight body of the Integrity Commission sat and listened to some clarification from the commissioners as they took questions from members of the oversight committee. Strange enough, Everall Warmington wasn't there. The man with a foul mouth wasn't there. That was very strange. And we heard a lot of questions, mostly from Pernell Charles Jr. And sometimes it got feisty. Yeah. What I want to do for you this evening, though, before we go deep into the program, is to play the chairman of the Integrity Commission, former judge of the Court of Appeal, former president of the Court of Appeal, Justice Seymour Panton, want to play his opening remarks. And then we open the phone lines for discussions. But before we get into that, we want to announce that vendors in the Jerk Center at Boston, there is a vendor that is now allowed to be open by the health inspectors. So you can go Boston again, go get your jerk pork chungy. Them jerking pork again at Boston. Yes, the commissioners went in harm. And I also want to say that it was enlightening. And I am expecting to see them back in short order because quite a number of issues are still yet to come to the fore. We heard Justice Panton saying that in his view, there's nothing to stop an individual who is under investigation from commenting on the investigation. However, Colonel Charles Jr. is not of that opinion. He is of the opinion that the law says no other person shall comment on the investigation. And hence, that is where I think the Prime Minister and his team put on the gag order. Morning, good afternoon, Celine, Beat and Teach. Good afternoon, Tony, Marlene. All right, lipstick. Is that lipstick pig? Ilian, good evening, good evening. So, before we dive into the program, I'm going to take you to the opening remarks from the chairman of the Integrity Commission. We're not getting that? Where are we? Why are we not getting the chairman here? No, Chung, it's all right. We're going to start it out. We're going to start it out. We're going to start it out. Where we have to get the chairman.
Morning, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, I'm hearing him now.
Thank you very much for the kind welcome. I need to make an apology on behalf of Mrs. Monroe Ellis, who happens to be on a work assignment overseas. It's something that had been rescheduled because of an earlier date that had been agreed for this meeting. And when our meeting date was changed, she had to reschedule for yesterday, where she was going. And she's returning today, but not in time for us to have her here. I want to introduce the members of the commission who are present, the other members, Mr. Justice Hibbert, Mr. Eric Crawford, and Mr. Wayne Powell sitting behind. And of course, There is the executive director, Mr. Christie, and the other directors. Now, before introducing the report, which we have already sent, Mr. Chairman, just like to say that the commissioners have noted over the past couple of years that remarks have been made that the commission is partisan and that the commission, that there is malice in its operations. I'd just like to point out that the persons who made those statements know that it is not true. They know that we know it is not true. And they know that Jamaicans know that it is not true. There's a situation where 70% of the persons on the voters list do not vote. And it is startling that it could be suggested that the 5 commissioners happen to be partisan. So we reject that. In terms of our performance over the years, we have on record from no one higher than the Prime Minister that in 2020, he commended the Commission in our Anti-Corruption Day celebration. He said, under the leadership of Chairman, the Honorable Mr. Justice Seymour Panton, the Commission continues to distinguish itself, operating without fear or favor in pursuit of a just and corruption-free society. That was 2020. In 2022, he said that the Commission has done an outstanding job in increasing awareness and understanding of the anti-corruption framework. And as recently as December last year, he said, I am therefore pleased to note its work to expand public sensitization programs and improve investigative performance and technical proficiency, all of which represent a comprehensive approach to addressing corruption. I also commend the Commission's efforts to strengthen awareness and compliance, as well as its dedication to improving responsiveness, etc., etc. So I just want, although I know that Jamaicans on the outside know that those statements made in this hall by parliamentarians are not true, although they know that the words here go international. So for the record, I wanted to put on there what none other than the Prime Minister has said in relation to the work of the Commission. And I hope that puts to rest the question of partisanship and malice. As regards some other statements made in this room about giving orders, the Commission takes orders from no one other than the court, and it needs to be understood. The Commission takes orders from no one other than the court. Of course, there is God-given orders which we all obey. And I hope, Mr. Chairman, that the persons who were making those statements, that they will desist, because it fuels, such statements fuel a sort of mood among sycophants and in the kind of society in which we live. We need to understand that persons should be very careful of what they say. There is a member of parliament who was actually, Mr. Chairman, sent out a document with the photographs of 4 of us saying that we are bringing down the government. Now, in this climate, for a member of parliament to be doing that, it's reprehensible. And I have not heard any parliamentarian condemn it. And there are parliamentarians sending out WhatsApp notes of all sorts of reprehensible things. And I hope that somebody will take the leadership to correct them. We on the Commission, we are committed to doing what the legislation permits us to do. That is what is happening. And it is not fair for the employees to be set in a stage where they can be set upon. So I trust that folks will realize that the reports that we send from the Integrity Commission, they are reports of facts. There are factual statements in the reports. Of course, there are recommendations attached to the reports which the law allows. The law says that the Director of Investigation may make recommendations. The recommendations that are made, the Parliament need not follow them. In fact, the Parliament in Jamaica has a history of recommendations being made by people who make reports, commission of inquiry, and the recommendations are ignored. So we understand that. And we should not really have a situation where we are being pilloried for doing what the legislation allows. Now, in relation to this annual report, Mr. Chairman, it was dispatched to the Parliament in late June. The letter that I signed sending it is dated the 24th of June. And I did notice that no sooner than the annual report left the offices of the Integrity Commission, no sooner than it left the offices, there were public broadcasts of it before it was tabled. And I noticed that it happened also with another report that was sent subsequently, and another report that was sent last week. Now, if it is thought that anyone in the Commission is leaking these reports, we would like it brought to our attention, would like it investigated, because anybody in the Commission who leaks, if it's an employee, instant dismissal. But I find it strange that that all these things would be leaked immediately after it leaves the Commission and sent to Parliament. I find it puzzling to understand if it is happening from the Commission, why is it that it is delayed, the leak is delayed until it is sent away from the office. I cast no aspersions, but I want to add a personal note, Mr. Chairman, if you'll allow me, that back on this question of malice, I have been a lay preacher in the Methodist Church for decades. Malice is not in my makeup, and it is not in the makeup of the commissioners. And there may be persons who need to repent, and they can join me at church, Providence Methodist, any Sunday. I don't know if something is wrong with the water in Parliament, why some people, the moment they get into Parliament, they say certain things and behave a certain way. I don't know if that is it. As a result, I decided that I wasn't going to take the chance of drinking any water here.
Justice
Another
Seymour
feature,
Panton.
Mr. Chairman, which I'm very serious about, is that because of what has been happening, I personally intend to see if I can meet with Senator Longmore, Doctor, to have a word with her, because it may well be that she needs to have a word with some members of the House. And so I present to you, Mr. Chairman, the 6th annual report, which has been compiled in keeping with the law. The law.
Sorry, Mr. Chairman, not to interrupt you on the flow of your eloquence.
I'm going to stop it right there, sir. Because the chairman of the Integrity Commission, I was listening RGR this evening, and I heard Dion said that the president of the Senate has put out something saying that the chairman of the Integrity Commission needs to apologize for that statement about touching base with Dr. Longmore. Now, if anybody miss, Dr. Longmore is a psychiatrist, and she's a senator from the government side. So are we to believe that the chairman of the Integrity Commission is insinuating that there are members of parliament who need psychiatric evaluation? The part about the water also, for me, no, sir. This chairman have come all guns blazing. All guns blazing. But it also gives me pleasure to acknowledge the fact that we have citizens in this country who are of such high integrity that they will speak their mind in spite of who is under investigation. And we must really big up them people. But we have to big them up, because a lot of people are wimps and larkies and yes men and wouldn't dare to rock the boat. And we realize that the people at the Integrity Commission are not afraid. They have charged Dwayne Vaz, and also a report was tabled in the parliament today where they have charged Michael Phillips, my good friend, as it relates to late filing of their statutory filing. And it leaves me to wonder how them not charge the Prime Minister for refusing to give them certain information that they asked for. So I am wondering if the bias is on the other side. I have to wonder. Because based on how they deal with Dwayne Vaz and how they deal with Michael Phillips, may I wonder. Now, you heard the chairman said in the report, there are facts. That's the part of the report. That's the part of his opening remarks.
Among sycophants and in the kind of society in which we live, we need to understand that persons should be very careful of what they say. There is a member of parliament who was actually, Mr. Chairman, sent out a document with the photographs of 4 of us saying that we are bringing down the government. Now, in this climate, for a member of parliament to be doing that, it's reprehensible. And I have not heard any parliamentarian condemn it. And there are parliamentarians sending out WhatsApp notes of all sorts of reprehensible things. And I hope that somebody will take the leadership to correct them.
Viewers and listeners, let me pause this because we are right up on the break.
Legislation.
So we're going to take the break.
Permits us to do.
Hold on. We're going to take the break and come back. So you're listening to the Colin Bell Show on Styles FM, Caribbean Radio, Portland Spice TV, and Colin Shakafi and Bell on TikTok. Take a break, Chung. You soon come.
Architects, draftsmen, and surveyors, get your drawings printed in high-quality professional standards. We can satisfy your printing needs. Whether it is for presentation to your clients or for submitting building and subdivision application, make it VJ Printing Services. Whether drawing by hand or with computer-aided softwares, we will plot your negatives and print the copies as you need. We do high-quality white paper printing that is water-resistant and never fades, unlike traditional blueprint. For more information, call VJ Printing at 893-2266.
Better Wheels Motors has now gone e-commerce. Visit betterwheelsmotors.com and enter a world of comfort and convenience. Betterwheelsmotors.com has a wide catalog of hard-to-get auto parts online. Just click, search, and save. And remember, our state-of-the-art service center to cater to your auto servicing needs in a relaxing atmosphere. Betterwheelsmotors.com and Better Wheels Motor Service Center. You won't find a better deal than at Better Wheels Motors Limited.
Good day, driver. You notice that you're parking in a no parking zone. You know, so you can get a ticket for this, sir.
Really, officer? I just want to pick up some hardware supplies, you know. Do me a beg you. Give me a blind, you know.
So if you need hardware supplies, why you don't go to Ramtula Super Center and Hardware?
Ramtula Super Center and Hardware, 34 Folly Road, Port Antonio, Portland. We stock a wide range of products at the best prices in town. At Ramtula's Hardware, experience the 3 C's: comfort, competitive prices, and convenience. Ramtula Super Center and Hardware opens 8 a.m. to midnight, 7 days per week. Call 715-5132. Email ramtulasupercenter@gmail.com. Remember, we have the best prices in town.
Chicken feed has increased at least 5 times in the last year.
Talk to me. Talk to me. This and every Tuesday evening from 8 p.m. until 10 p.m. on Styles FM. 96.1, 96.5, 96.7, all on your FM band. Shortcut to the fame, Colin and Anthony, talk to me live on Styles FM. Call me on 804-7072. WhatsApp 804-7072. Let's make this a night to remember.
Styles FM, hottest radio station.
Styles FM.
The world listens.
The views expressed on this program are not necessarily the views of Native Broadcasting Network or Styles FM.
Wake up, everybody, no more sleeping in bed. No more back thinking, time for thinking ahead. The world has changed so very much from what it used to be. There's so much hatred, war and poverty. Oh, wake up all the teachers, time to teach a new way. Maybe then they'll listen to what you have to say. They're the ones who's coming up, and the world is in their
Aaron
hands.
Melvin on the Blue Notes. Wake up, everybody. No more sleeping in bed. I want to go back to this part here because I want to bring you back to where the chairman of the Integrity Commission said that in the reports there are facts, and I've been saying that.
Permits us to do. That is what is happening. And it is not fair for the employees to be set in a stage where they can be set upon. So I trust that folks will realize that the reports that we send from the Integrity Commission, they are reports of facts. There are factual statements in the reports.
You hear the man say? Come back.
Committed to doing what the legislation permits us to do. That is what is happening. And it is not fair for the employees to be set in a stage where they can be set upon. So I trust that folks will realize that the reports that we send from the Integrity Commission, they are reports of facts. There are factual statements in the reports. Of course, there are...
So, you heard that. What is in the report, and I've been saying it to people from day one, that the report is not mere allegations. The report is based on facts. So they are accusation. They are accusing the Prime Minister of using charitable money to buy stocks and bonds. They are saying that based on the facts that they have, the Prime Minister not pay no tax when him should have paid tax. So, we want to open the phone lines tonight. If you're listening to us on Caribbean Radio, if you're listening to us from Styles FM, you can call us on 453-1444. Or if you want to call us by WhatsApp, 804-7072. So that's 876-804-7072. Blessings and welcome, my brother. Welcome to the Colin Bell Show.
Good evening, Mr. Bell. How are you doing?
I am doing fine. Give God thanks. How are you?
I'm doing well, sir. Thank you. I was just listening. I've been watching this thing, a great part of it today.
Yes.
And I wanted to touch base with you on a couple of points.
Talk to me.
And I noticed that some of the questions that they ask, and they keep kind of trying to get the IC members to kind of say certain things that would basically allow Andrew to get off on a certain thing. One of the questions that I think it was Foot.
Malau Fort.
Yes, he kept asking that she that is it basically a criminal act for a person under investigation to speak about the fact that they are under investigation.
Oh no, that was Pernell Charles Jr. asking that question.
Right. One of the, and I think the reason why they were asking that question, in my estimation, is that they wanted the IC members to say, yes, it was a criminal act.
The reason why they were
asking that question, in my estimation, is that they want, well, this is why Andrew could not have said he was under investigation, because it would have been a criminal act. But what Justice Panton was saying, and the members of the IC was saying, that listen, if you are under investigation and you want to incriminate yourself by talking about your case, that is your business.
Exactly, totally up to you. So what the
you can't go to prison by saying things out of turn, but it's all completely up to you. That's not against the law.
What the GLP are trying to move away from is for people who are saying that the Prime Minister lied to the country, one, and the Prime Minister withheld that kind of information. So that's where that line of question is going. To say to us,
to say he could not have said anything because it would be against the law. But
rubbish.
Justice Panton was saying, no, you can say whatever you want to say if you are under investigation. You might go to prison by what you say, but it's completely up to you. That's your prerogative.
No, and if you want to say that, listen, because remember, Bobby Montague said that he's under investigation, I don't know if you remember that. Bobby Montague came to the parliament and said that he's under investigation by the Integrity Commission.
Right.
So it is your business. The Integrity Commission can't talk about it. No other entity is supposed to talk about it. But if you want to disclose that you are under investigation, it's totally up to you.
And it's not against the law for
you
to say that.
Absolutely not.
There's nothing in the IC thing that say you can't talk about your own situation.
Because
as it pertains to,
as we were saying that the Prime Minister is under investigation, and had the Prime Minister not been under investigation, are you saying that the Prime Minister couldn't come out and say, no, I am not under investigation, I have never been written to? Or come out and said, yes, I am under investigation? Nothing wrong with that.
Right. So she kept pressing, Charles kept pressing that point, and I think the reason why he kept pressing the point is he wants to give Andrew cover by obviously saying the Prime Minister could not have come out and say I'm under investigation or have been questioned by the IC because it was against the IC rules and law. And so I'm glad that the IC maintained that, listen, you can say whatever you want to say as a person on the investigation. There's no law against that. It's your mouth, and you can implicate yourself if you want to. So, I just wanted to point that out.
Thank you very much. Somebody was asking if I brought my own water. Yes, I always bring my own water. I never drink water at Parliament yet.
Mr. Bell, I tell you something. I know the justice said that in kind of a sarcastic way, but it's really a sad statement, when a person of that kind of stature can look at the parliament and say, I wouldn't even drink water up here.
No, but you see, let me tell you something. Something going on in the Parliament of Jamaica that is unheard of. Never happened before. Yeah? And when you see people circling around the wagon to defend the Prime Minister from this Integrity Commission report, you really have to wonder. You really have to wonder.
There is no standard anymore, Mr. Bell. It has gone in 8 years. Whatever. When I see that man install his wife as the Speaker of the House, and I went and I looked, I think we spoke about this the last time. I could not find a precedent nowhere in the world where that has happened.
Doesn't happen.
And when going back to when the pre-signed letters, the gag orders, all of the structures that has been in place for decades this man has eroded them away in 8 short years.
Let me tell you what I have realized. And I heard Pernell Charles Jr. say today that the country is governed by laws. But what I have realized with this administration is that they have been unable to operate within the laws, and laws that have been there for many years. They have not been able to operate within the law, so therefore they want to change the law to suit them illegalities.
Yes, it is selective in how they apply the laws and to whom they apply the law. You know, so the law cannot be applied willy-nilly at your whim and feel it. And that's how anti-oldness operates. The law is there to protect him, not to protect the citizen, not to protect the Constitution, but to serve him.
And you see, his people are of the opinion that that is how them going to live with it.
Well, you know, we in the diaspora, we're not going to stand for it, and I hope the people in Jamaica, the people with sense, won't stand for it, because this is talking about destroying the foundation of the country. Laws is what make a country function, and without good laws and honest and just laws, no country can survive. We're going to have anarchy and chaos. So I hope the people in Jamaica open their eyes up, forget about the corruption why I'm into and why I'm
Well, I tell you something. Once upon a time, when you ask people what are the main concerns, corruption was about 5th. Right now, corruption is 2nd on the list of things that people are really concerned about. So people of Jamaica are taking this corruption thing really serious, and we want honest leaders, leaders with integrity.
Mr. Bell, thanks to people like you and the people in the blogging community who have become the eyes and ears, and also teaching the average Jamaican a lot of stuff. Because average Jamaican not turning to the Jamaican media anymore to get the news, unfortunately. They're listening to the bloggers who are saying a lot of times speaking fact and speaking truth to power. And it's a sad statement to say that. But here we are.
In fact, I tell you something, and I wanted to cut it off this morning. I don't know if I can grab it in one of the break. That you heard this argument about the 7 million barrels of oil, that possibility, that potential 7 million barrels of oil, that Darrell Vaz came and said, not Nogosa is lie. It was on RGR News this morning, I think in the financial report, that Tullow Oil, or I think is what, National Oil now, are making those reports public.
Well, Mr. Bell, the problem with what you have in Jamaica is there's no trust in the government anymore. So no matter what they say, nobody kind of believe them anymore, you know. And so within that vacuum, you can have people with conspiracy theories and all of this. But it really speaks to the fact that nobody trusts the government.
Can't trust
nobody trusts Darrell Vaz or the Prime Minister. It really speaks to the fact believe what they want to believe. And it's a sad statement of where we are as a country and as a people, that the Prime Minister of the country cannot be trusted. The man lie. You don't know what is coming out of his mouth.
My brother.
You know what I mean? And really that's sad. It really breaks my heart as a Jamaican to look on and see. You know? And what of the kids, the children, the young people that you're asking them to be honest people, and yet still you cannot stand in your honesty. They can't follow you. They don't trust you.
You're not setting an example.
No example. Let me make another person get a call. Thank you, Mr. Bell.
Bless you, my brother, and thanks for calling.
Yes,
804-7072, that's the number to call. You can call me straight. You can call me on WhatsApp. And of course, if you want to use Styles FM phone, you can call me on to call. You can call me straight. 453 You can call me on WhatsApp. I don't and know. Of course, if you want to use Styles FM, I don't know why I'm hearing you straight, Chungy, because that's not how we had it last week. But that me have to go buzz me if you get a call, because I can't keep you up, Chungy, because last week I had Jack up all right through the program. Maybe you need to ask him what he did. But my listeners and my viewers, we have to start getting serious as a country. Because if we allow the standards to fall, then the bar would be too low that dogs and cats and rats can meet the threshold of integrity. And that's why I said to people that with this Integrity Commission report, and my information is that the Supreme Court has set, I think it's October 23rd, I've been hearing. I think it's October 23rd. That would be next week, Wednesday, for the hearing for the Prime Minister when he's asking for judicial review of the Integrity Commission report. We heard Justice Panton today saying that the Integrity Commission take orders from only the court. And I understand it. They are accountable to the Parliament, but they don't take orders from the Parliament. So we are in serious times, and we are looking and expecting some real bombshell. Because, and as I say, I'm looking for the Integrity Commission, the commissioners to return. Because with some of the findings, I want somebody to be asking them, why was the Prime Minister not charged based on these? But I guess too many details can't be given right now. And I'm a bit disappointed in the Minister of Legal Affairs, Marlene Malau Fort, with one of the questions that she was asking today, where the director told her that that question could not be answered in the sitting now, because that a similar case that she was asking about is up for the judicial review. And as a former judge, to be pressing and then look at the young man and said, it's because you're not a lawyer. I found that strange, that she did not know that the young man was a lawyer. Can I tell you? Can I tell you, my people? I will do the song. These are some serious times. I think it was Egyptian with that tune there. Heavy tune. 80470. Think it was Egyptian with that tune there. 4531444. Those are the numbers to call to talk to us and what is happening in Jamaica right now. Andrew has never won in court. But now go make you a style up my Prime Minister so still. Because I respect the office of Prime Minister. And I pay respect to the holder of the office. Because on the contrary, Andrew Holness is my Prime Minister right now. But with what is happening, we need a new Prime Minister to bring back integrity, trust, and decency to the office. Because based on where we are now, we want to get the answers to the accusation that has been laid against the Prime Minister. And like I have been saying to you all on this program, and I've been saying it in other areas, other places, that what is in the report are facts, are not opinion. An investigation was done, And a lot of evidence have been gathered, real evidence. So when they said the Prime Minister company file a nil report, they have evidence to say that. And Marlene Malawi for today wanted the Integrity Commission to tell them whether they move the veil of the Company Act and if they did it legally. But that is one of the issues that the Prime Minister wants the Supreme Court to rule on. So how dare you ask that question? Simone is asking why they changed me and put in Isaac. I've said it already, Simone. I don't know where you've been all this time. You're not listening to me, you're not follow me. I have stepped aside because there are issues that we were having in East Portland. And I was not able to bring together some of our leaders. And therefore, to win East Portland, you need all hands on deck. I wasn't getting that, so I stepped aside. And the party found a new candidate in Isaac Buchanan to be the party standard bearer in the upcoming election. So why they hire people and don't have their resume? Well, you see, no, the politicians, them not really hire nobody, beat and teach. But I would be surprised if going into that sitting today that Madam Malahu Fort wasn't aware that the young man is an attorney. Me not tell lie, brother. We not tell lie upon this program here. We speak the truth, Carl. So I don't know what is the lie you're claiming that I am telling. Call me and tell me, man. No hide back your keyboard. Pick up your phone and call. You can make a free WhatsApp call. 804-7072. You can call me on WhatsApp. Don't cost you anything if the prosperity not reach you yet. Because I know a lot of you about the prosperity and it not reach you yet. Them how Anjo a chat about not everything we read is true. You see, I listen to the Prime Minister and what they're talking about, the media not friendly to them. And I heard him say that a report came out and he said to the reporter that he never like it. And the reporter said to him that, me and your PR person. No, me not understand you neither, Mr. Prime Minister. Me not understand you. Simone, I told you what happened, you know. If you have some other information that I don't know, then maybe you can call me or send me a message to that effect. I told you what happened as it relates to me stepping aside as the MP candidate. And what I told you is what happened. Said to you, I wasn't able to bring together all the leaders in the constituency. And because of my inability to unite the team, we step aside. Because you have some people in life that them not nothing with you and them not go work with you. Now, if you're selfish enough to hang on and decide that you're going to fight them while fighting the enemy, and lose the seat, then that's how some people think. You see, you have some people in life, Simone. For them, we are the highway, Uncle, for them, we can't work, No other way can't work. All when you try for them, we are ready and it feel. Them still want for them way for work, So, you have to understand life and what kind of battles you fight and when you fight those battles. Sometimes you have to step back and assess and go again. Mr. Bell, I am from Valley. I need to hear more from PR, from the party of the good of the party for those 18-year-olds. Hold on, let me read this again. Mr. Bell, I am from the Valley, all right? I hope a Valley. I need to hear more from personal PR. I don't know if I the PNP from the party, or I don't know if I don't know what your PR mean, Or if you want to hear more from the PR side, from the party of the good of the party for those 18-year-olds. I don't understand you something. I really not get it fully. Call me. Jamaicans don't mean their own no good. They prefer a stranger that they don't know. I wouldn't say Jamaicans, I would have said mainly some people, not all Jamaicans. Because I tell you something, Simone. The local people on the ground, the workers and the warriors of the party was supporting Colin Bell fully. That's what I can tell you. It's just a few people, and when I say few, I mean very few, can count them on one hand. But sometime when some people wield the stick, you have to listen to them. And then there are other people that they try to convince about their way. So, but I have no problem uniting with them because, as I said to people, I have the capacity to work with anybody. We don't have to be friends. I am professional enough to work with you, even though you don't want to work with me. That's the capacity given to me by the Lord Jesus Christ. So, I am inviting all and sundry to come together and make a vote for Isaac Buchanan and win East Portland for PNP, because right now we don't have no representative. Boston closed from the 6th of September and the MP no go up, they go meet with the people them yet and try help them in a them dilemma, knowing that the people them have come out a hard time where we had COVID, and after we had COVID, we had pure bad road to Boston and dust. You understand what I say? So we can't continue with a representative who just dance on road. Time come for real representation. Yeah, man. And we have passed 1989 and 2007 already. And we have seen 5 years under this new member of parliament. And all we see is 5 years of dancing pan carpet. How you feel? Titchfield School not fully open yet. Happy Grove School not fully open yet. Boston halfway open now. And we have heard nothing from them on them issue there. So, those of you who just want to know that your party are run things, that's all right for you. Me want better for the people of East Portland and the people of Jamaica. We take a break.
Styles Styles FM 96.1.
King Mac Promotion presents Mac Attack Heroes Day Festival on Saturday, October 19th at Lodi Max Hardware, Morant Main Road, St. Thomas, featuring Bushman, Admiral Bailey, Josie Wales, and General Trees. Powered by Sound Trooper with Ricky Trooper and special guest DJs, DJ Tony P and Richie Lees. Tickets $1,000 pre-sold, $1,500 at the gate. Mac Attack, the Heroes Day Festival, October 19th at Lodi Max Hardware, Morant Main Road, St. Thomas.
This Heroes Weekend, October 19 to 21, 2024. All roads lead to Frenchman's Cove, Sanson, Portland, Jamaica for Bobby's Cafe, Grill and Bar Heroes Weekend Extravaganza. It will be a family fun-filled weekend of food, sand, sun, games, prizes, and surprises from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Admission only $2,500 for adults. Kids under 12, $1,200. Bobby's Cafe, Grill and Bar Heroes Weekend Extravaganza, October 19 to 21. Frenchman's Cove, Sanson, Portland.
Now, this is excitement galore. Styles FM is now upgrading its app for your listening pleasure. Android users, please switch to Styles FM Jamaica app on your Play Store. And iPhone users, all you got to do is go to your app store and upgrade your Styles FM radio app. We got new look, new features, and more to choose from. It's easy to use, no subscription required. Styles FM, the world listens.
Styles FM, hottest radio station.
Styles FM.
The world listens.
The views expressed on this program are not necessarily the views of Native Broadcasting Network or Styles FM.
Wake up, everybody, no more sleeping in bed. No more back thinking, time for thinking ahead. The world has changed so very much from what it used to be. There's so much hatred, war and poverty. Wake up, all the teachers.
Wake up, everybody. No more sleeping in bed. Yeah, man. Welcome to the Colin Bell Show. We do it every Tuesday night right here on Styles FM. 96.1, 96.5, 96.7. Those are all on your FM band. Caribbean Radio HD. Big up on yourself. And welcome to the Colin Bell Show. We do it on Portland Spice TV at youtube.com. Yeah, man. Light Pang, big up yourself. We're looking at some of the messages in the chat room. Sir Colin joining Anne-Marie and the GLP team could have led you to a councillor seat today. I will never be a Labourite, brother. Where you could be serving the people of Portland. GLP is a better team. Well, hear what me I said to you. I will never join the GLP team. Never. May I tell you that? And I have my reasons why I couldn't join the GLP team. You understand me? So, I'm not going to sell my soul to the devil. No. I'm not going to sell my soul. Because you see me, I'm a free-spirited person. And I have my own opinions of things. And if me can't tell you the truth as a friend, if me are your friend, big up yourself, Light Pang and the Berrydale crew. Yeah, man. If me and you are friend, and me can't tell you the truth, we're not going to be friends. If me and your friend and you're wrong, and me can't tell you so you're wrong, we're not going to be friends. And that's why some people from my party not supporting me. Because there were times when they were doing wrong and I was telling them. There were times when they weren't representing as well as I would want them to, and I told them, no, not everybody can take criticism and do better. Some people take criticism and hate you. My thing about criticism, constructive criticism, when you get those criticism, you should have take them and do better. Yeah? So, I am not the kind of person who are going to see you as the foolishness and because me and your friend, me I go side with you and circle the wagon. Like how Mr. GLP I circle the wagon with the Prime Minister after the Prime Minister does so much foolishness. And the Integrity Commission, who is a creature of Parliament, did their investigation and said the Prime Minister have integrity issues. The Prime Minister have issues where we find evidence that money from a charitable organization was being used to buy stocks and bonds for himself. We have issues where we see the Prime Minister not paying any tax on company that is lending out money over $20 million. And when you file nil tax return, it means not go on for the company. Company not active. That's my understanding of filing a nil return. But labor rights, no business. Them now tell him say him wrong and him have issues. Now, if I'm my party, me I go tell the leader say him wrong and him have issues. So you have to step aside and clear those issues. I mean that, you know. I mean that. So, if you're up on my team and every time you get the ball, you don't do nothing with the ball till a man come take the ball from you. Me I go tell you, say, brother, you not play a ball. Vex if you want vex. Boss if you want boss. To me, it's embarrassing to see how you work so hard. Portland, you work so hard in Portland, and now you see someone have to be asking people to vote for. Well, listen, I saw it go. And that's why I still work hard for help, for win East Portland. Because, as you rightfully say, all the work we put in. And we don't want to see our work go in vain. Because we know right now that we have brought East Portland to a place where we can win it. We are in good stead to win East Portland. And that's why I am going to be out there supporting the candidate and doing all that I can and asking everybody to vote PNP, vote for the People's National Party, because we need to rescue Jamaica right now from this wicked and corrupt government. We have a corrupt government around Jamaica right now. And we have to rescue Jamaica because the man them are dirty up Jamaica. What me mean? Me mean them are dirty up Jamaica in a way that if we don't careful, we can't clean up back Jamaica. How can you sit down and watch a man them take where you see and Bolt money? I want to make Bolt get back his money. A youth will go out there and represent Jamaica. After 30 odd years, don't you think Portland should be first class with PNP in power, with PNP MP? Oh, you mean? Of course, me think Portland should have did first class. I do. After 30 years, I think we should have been way, way further ahead as it relates to infrastructure, investment, and development. Yes, I believe so. But hey, let's look at the thing. Within that 30 years that you talk about Portland under the PNP, the 30 years we never have government. All the time. There were times when the GLP was in power. And what did they do? Whatever we started, them stop it. I mean, like when you ask me that, you know, because I can take you back and show you. In 2007, when GLP win, there are some things in Portland that needs to be fixed. Port Antonio, capital city, is below sea level. And the fact that we are below sea level, the constant flooding that we used to have as soon as little rain set. We used to have flooding in Port Antonio. You remember that? You can't go through the town. You can't pass CC Bakery. Upper Square flood out. Allen Avenue flood out as soon as the rain fall. You remember them thing there? So what was planned was what is called the Sewage Drainage and Water Project. That started in 2006 because we used to have water shortage in Port Antonio regular. So the sewage was to stop people who are build the regular digger pit for your house because that used to soak away in the sea. Because as I said already, Port Antonio is under sea level. The drains were too low and too small, so as soon as rainfall, we flood out. And then the water, we had a whole heap of leaks. So the sewage drainage and water project was to put in a new sewage system. Well, not even a new, because we never have no sewage system in Port Antonio. It's just the housing scheme out of Anchovy had a sewage system for the housing scheme. So the plan was to put in a new sewage system for Port Antonio, redo the drains, bigger drain, larger drains, deeper drain, and concrete these drains so that they can move the water out of the town. And to build more wells, dig more wells at Grants level in Berrydale, and to stop the leaking pipes. So in 2006, the work start. Contract sign, work start. The GLP win 2007. You know what they did? They stopped that project. So for the nearly 5 years under the GLP, that project was shelved, put on hold. It's when Portia Simpson win back in 2011, December, call it 2012. The sewage drainage and water project restarted, and we get the drains were completed, the pipes started working on, and when the GLP get back in power 2016, they couldn't stop it again because it was so far advanced. So them finish the sewage system. So I tell people that my party never give you enough. But whatever Port Antonio got happened under PNP government and happened because of PNP. Now I see the MP up a Christmas River Bridge a dance. And I say it here tonight that had it not been for Wayne Mackenzie and Colin Bell, that bridge would not be built. They would not build that bridge up a Christmas River. There was a meeting in Nonsuch with the NWA. And when Councillor Wayne Mackenzie asked about the bridge, the Christmas River Bridge, he was told that that bridge was not in the scope of works. And in fact, the MP tried to shut him up. I tell him, said the meeting enough about that. I took it up on this platform and on other platform, go on other media house. In fact, I time Stephen Shaw because him come on Power 106 every Tuesday morning. And no less than 3 or 4 times I brought up that bridge till them put it back and decide now that they're going to build the bridge. I also want to remind you that the road from Harborview to Port Antonio, the contract was signed in 2015 with China Harbor Engineering Company, and the loan signed for with the Chinese Exim Bank all happened in 2015 when Portia Simpson Miller was Prime Minister. So I want to say to the MP, you know, have nothing to do with the road where I run out of east. So when you dance on it, you try to take somebody else's glory. It's not yours. I tell you. You better start a church service and let repent before God. Because you think PNP just come in power. We're not in a power yet. Like them never in a power. Act like we no new. No, me new. Isaac Buchanan new. Yeah? What happened to the man where in a power of Portland for over 17 years ago, 18 years now? You see, I hear people say this man do a lot, and I challenge Labor, call me and tell me the whole heap of him do. Because remember, say the road that run through Buff Bay, you know. That main road that run through Eastport and a PJ Patterson build a road there, you know. I want to remember that. A PJ Patterson build that road. Yes, man. Yeah, man. Definitely, we are going to bring him on the program. Just that time not come yet. As soon as the time come for him to be on the program, he's going to be on the program, introducing him to my listeners and my viewers, hearing from him. We just give him some time for settle in. He had some business where planned before him come to East Portland, so he might deal with them business there. So when the time is right, man, when the time is right, Colin, you need to ask God for forgiveness if all those lies. Think your memory short. Why, yeah, come challenge me now. Come challenge me. You see, this program I beat to nobody now. Because the truth must be revealed. I mean, no can't deal with the truth. All right. Somebody has said I'm not new to this. I am true to this. And that's what we speak here. Truth. All right. We're not telling a lie. Because I know we alone there and know the facts. I know we alone know the facts, you know. But one of the problems that a lot of people find when they come on this program, we know the facts. We've been involved. Yeah? We visit the meetings and we take a keen interest in whatever is happening in East Portland. We don't leave it up to nobody because you have some people, you know, we don't take responsibility for nothing. We take responsibility. And we come upon this as God loudspeaker. We ask the Almighty to speak through us so that we can speak the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God. Every time GLP in a power Portland suffer. But I don't want to continue to go back, you know. I want to look forward. So those of you with the 18 years of PNP are born, no. A bun you like when you put pepper in a cut and salt. Those of you with the 18 years are born, no. You're looking at another 18. Because with the behavior of this present administration and how they're wrecking the economy now, that Nigel Clark is now admitting that the economy is declining. And the next quarter, we're going to have negative growth. And your best finance minister admit that. When you're living in a country where the finance minister is looking work and take a job for bigger money and run off, you see, say we have problem. When you live in a country where the prime minister tell you that the dollar is stable, that is slipping every day, and him tell you say it's stable, but every day the Jamaican dollar lose value. I mean, now black none of uno. Me now black none of uno. We're in the chat room. I run up on the mouth because I want to listen and learn, because that's why I come here every Tuesday night and every Saturday morning. I come here because I'm learning things. And we know that one day you are going to accept the truth. We know that you're going to accept the truth because most of you know that you're living a lie. So, don't be afraid. Pick up your phone and call me. Pick up your phone and call me and stop hide back of your keyboard and you type your one bag of garbage. Make we hear which part you talk out of. Because we know a lot of you don't talk out on the mouth. And that's why I can't call. No, man, you don't come for do nothing, man. Pick up your phone and call Sharon. Sharon, bless. Pick up your phone and call. You have a call for me, Chungy? Oh, if you have a call for me, put it through. 453-1444 or 804-7072. You see, when me come on a Tuesday night, we have an open phone line. And we're knowledgeable enough that we can challenge all and sundry. We can challenge you. Worse if you ever talk about East Portland. We know East Portland business from top to finish. We know East Portland business. And when we say the road from Harborview to Port Antonio, PNP road, we know said Bonono. But a PNP source the money. A PNP signed the contract. It's just that you couldn't stop it because remember, when Ardley Shaw went to China and come back, him said it no make economic sense building a new road from Harborview to Port Antonio. I remember Dr. Fenton Ferguson, Member of Parliament for Eastern St. Thomas, start make up a whole heap of noise. James Robertson from Western St. Thomas, a GLP MP, made a lot of noise because he wanted the new road. I said to Dr. Linville Bloomfield, the late Member of Parliament, we need to hear your voice. Him said, but what I going to do? Me said, Doc, the final part of the road must come to Portland. A chain is as strong as its weakest link. We need to march from Fairhill to Port Antonio, and that we did. Dr. Bloomfield called out in Port Antonio Town Square, so we need a road and we need it now. 1 week later, he was murdered. Murdered in his house and buried like a common man. We still await for them find the murderer of Dr. Bloomfield. We're still waiting. We're still waiting. And we still need a new road. Because the sufferation that the people face, because they decide to fix the existing road. It's one of the reasons why the people in Boston have money to fix up the place like how the health inspector them wanted to fix up. Because that sufferation, because the length of time that they took to fix the road. Because this government never do an assessment to find out why a new road was being proposed. They never took the time. But them just have to take away something from Portland because the new road was too good for Portland and St. Thomas. But Sharon, you don't understand. And I bet me last dollar you would not even come from Portland, St. Thomas, St. Mary, or St. Anne. Check it out, you could not know nowhere around here. Because had you known and understand, you'd have keep quiet. Yeah. You see, let me tell you something. If Jamaica had a booming economy, why the dollar da 159.40? Dollar should have they like about 120 or 130. If we had a boom in the economy. If we had a boom in the economy, why the finance minister jump ship and a run with God the IMF? George, them can't call in. Them can't call in, George, because them can't test this. They have no facts, no figures, no information. Well, outer road, the dollar that's 60 yard, 160 yard, but when you listen, the market rate in the mornings, it is at $159.40. I think that's where it was this morning. The lowest it has ever been. And yet, we have a booming economy. Well, I'm not going to play the hypocrite to do, you know. Lest anybody misunderstand. Because your finance minister have to now admit that the economy is in decline. And that for the next quarter, we're going to have minus growth. When they were projecting that would be growing by 2%. But send up on a troll them and tell them to come. Because we're going to take the final break and come back with much more right here on Styles FM, Caribbean Radio, and Portland Spice TV. Multiple platform with upon tonight. And remember, Saturday morning, we're live again right here on Portland Spice TV. We take a break at Styles, we soon come.
Styles FM 96.1.
Planning a party, club night out, stage show, a gospel concert, or even a business sales event? Let Styles FM be a part of your promoting tool. Take advantage of our low-price promotion packages with commercials, interviews, giveaways, reviews, and much more. We have special offers when you mix and match and bundle your options. Contact us at 876-439-5160. Styles FM for the most effective way to exploit your marketing dollar.
Babe, you know me can't wait till Christmas to eat some rum cake.
But baby, you don't have to wait till Christmas to eat some good rum cake. Just check out TV Cakes.
TV Cakes? Where they have to?
TV Cakes, my love. Them authentic Jamaican rum fruit cake made to order and shipped fresh to your doorstep.
You mean me can get a real Jamaican rum cake right now?
Yes, my dear. Them ship nationwide within the United States and Canada. Also, local pickup is available in Boston. Just go to www.tvcakes.com and order now.
Okay, give me a card.
Don't wait for Christmas. Treat yourself to TV Cakes authentic Jamaican rum fruit cake today. Order at www.TIVICAKES.com. TV Cakes, love at first bite. Now, this is excitement galore. Styles FM is now upgrading its app for your listening pleasure. Android users, please switch to Styles FM Jamaica app on your Play Store. And iPhone users, all you got to do is go to your app store and upgrade your Styles FM radio app. We got new look, new features, and more to choose from. It's easy to use, no subscription required. Styles FM, the world listens.
What is not this? Well, this is not something that you get on shelf. This is something that you have to witness.
The Hotline, where new music gets the spotlight on Styles FM.
Fridays, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Oh, Styles FM, the greatest radio station in the world.
Styles FM, hottest radio station.
Styles FM.
The world listens.
The views expressed on this program are not necessarily the views of Native Broadcasting Network or Styles FM.
Wake up, everybody, no more sleeping in bed. No more back thinking, time for thinking ahead. The world has changed so very much from what it used to be. There's so much hatred, war and poverty. Oh, wake up all the teachers, time to teach a new way. Maybe then they'll listen to what you have to say. They're the ones who's coming up, and the world is in their hands. When you teach the children, teach them the very best you can. The world won't get no better if we just let it be. Na, 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 na. The world won't get no better. We gotta change it now, just you and me. Wake up all the doctors, make the old people well.
All right, Chungy, we're there
They're the
back.
ones who suffer.
We're there back, Chungy. We're there back. You see, hold on there. Somebody just send me something, you know. And I listen to some people sometime, and only God knows. Only God knows. May I tell you? Oh, boy. You see, there are some people who fear the truth. And there's a saying that you have some people who are afraid of the truth like our devil afraid of holy water. Yeah. Afraid the truth like our devil afraid of holy water. And we always tell you, we don't do it like some people who hide their alignment. We are not afraid to tell you that we are aligned to the People's National Party. But you have some people with come on and then tell you, say, them no vote and them no have no party, them just talk the truth. We no lie. Lie from the pit of hell. Yeah? We know say we no lie. Because I have always said it. Every Jamaican have a bias to a political party. Every single one of we. But some people not so proud of the party that they support. So them no come out and talk it. Them hide. Hide back. Me no vote. Me no labor right. We know say you're labor right. We know. Yeah? No, listen, beat and teach. No follow Sharon, you know. Sharon can only type the garbage where she want type, and we now go put them on the screen. Because if Sharon have facts, make she call and make we hear which part she attack from. You understand what I say? But we have a lot of work to do. Lot of work to do in East Portland. And we can't get it done with the present representatives that we have. Time to change course. The representative we have in West Portland has been there for over 17 years. You have to call it now 18 years. 18 years. Yeah? And then when we look at jobs, where do the people in West Portland go to work? How does the people in West Portland earn their living? What are the business opportunities that have been created in Western Portland? And with the little weather East Portland right now falling apart. Falling apart. I am calling on the powers that be to make we develop the East Harbor for cruise shipping. Because the fastest way to get Portland growing again is cruise shipping. Bring back cruise ships to Port Antonio. Develop the East Harbor. Let's develop East Harbor so that East Harbor can accommodate the mega liners, the cruise ship where carry 3,000 and 4,000 people, and even 5,000 people. That's what we need in East Portland right now. That's how we're going to start grow the economy, the local economy in Eastern Portland. Let's deal with organized farming. Get our farmers the support that they need. Bridge the gap between our farmers and the College of Agriculture so that our farmers can get the technical advice to really produce on the level that they need to produce so that we can deal with food security in this country. So I'm saying to all and sundry that East Harbor development is a better choice than what they're talking about the urban center right now. East Harbor development will bring new money to Port Antonio. The East Harbor development will create new business opportunities for our people here in East Portland. The East Harbor development will see the spin-off by the development of more attractions. We have a lot of natural attraction in East Portland. So if we develop the East Harbor and start bringing those cruise ships, we will see Nanny Falls get more visitors. And when we develop the Maroon Village in Moortown to push heritage tourism, we will have the market. We will see more people go to hike in the Blue and Drancro Mountain. We will see more people going to the Blue Lagoon. We will see more people going to Boston. And that's why I've been saying that the TPDCO, the TEF, the Jamaica Tourist Board, and the government must come together and fix up Boston, that Boston can really achieve its true potential. Reach Falls will get more visitors. Rafting on the Rio Grande will be famous again. And the raftsmen in Berrydale will start making money again. The lady will cook down the river. We start make money again if we develop the East Harbor and start bringing cruise ship back into Port Antonio. Our beaches, Somerset Falls, our sights and scenes. When you go up a Bonnyview and look down from Port Antonio, you go Norwich Heights, look down in a Port Antonio. We have so much to offer. We have so much to offer. Look like we lost Styles FM. Don't know what happened. But we lost Styles FM. So we are wait. Chungy to link up back. Alright, see me forward back. Yeah, man. So, let me apologize to... You have a call for me? Yeah, man. Go through with it now. 4531444. Good evening.
Yo.
Welcome to the Colin Bell Show. Go ahead.
What's up?
Good day, I know, man. What go on?
I'm there. I listen to you preach.
Yes, I. We have to do the work what God said we have to do, you know.
Well, everybody do it now a different way.
Yes.
My thing is though, you talk about Portland, Port Antonio made the development.
Yeah.
I'm with you, support you 100%. But for me, the conversation is a little bit more than that.
Talk to me.
I want about the harbor.
The harbor?
Yes. I mean, I thought when I say the harbor, I mean down at the wharf.
You mean Bonebrook Wharf?
Yes.
Can I tell you something? I have an investor ready to deal with Bonebrook Wharf, you know. So, once the PNP win the next election, Bonebrook Wharf will be in play.
And this is just the fun of it. And this is just the fun of it.
No, it's for the business, not for fun.
No, to me, where I'm at looking at it, I'm probably a little bit more, I have a little bit more cynicism than you, but that's just me. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
You know, me look on the other day.
Talk to me.
I try to remember when was the last time the Jamaica Labour Party put up one prime minister when I get kicked out for foolishness. Let me tell you what I mean. You remember Dodos or Bruce Golding get kicked out of the party and prime minister?
Yeah, I remember Bruce Golding had to resign.
Because of scandal. Man at Phelps and Phillips. Scandal.
Talk to me. Yes.
Okay. The prime minister when them put up before that was Seaga.
Yeah.
1989. And then kick him out because of zinc scandal.
No, man, he lost the election. So that kind of different. Him lose an election.
The zinc scandal. The zinc scandal.
After Gilbert.
During the 80s when lockdown Jamaica tighter than a sardine tin.
Mm.
And it take people in zinc and sell him and cronies them.
I don't know if I sell and sell him. I don't know what really happened, but I know there was some zinc issue right after Gilbert.
Okay, the facts are there.
Talk to me.
Okay, so as far as me concerned, the last time the Jamaica Labour Party produced a good prime minister would have been like 1960 something.
Boy, that's a long time. That's before my time.
No, you know, not me. Check your levels. Check the levels.
Me hear you. That was who? How was that? Shearer?
Them and the Republican Party is the same shithouse. Meaning.
Remember, say we dep on radio. Take time with the language here.
I know, but Trump was a waste. Okay. Bush was a waste. Bush father was a waste. Ronald Reagan was a waste. And Richard Nixon was a waste. So there's just something about the conservative, Republican leaning, capitalist leaning people them where they talk one talk, but they know what the walk.
You see,
because you have so much house slaves still.
Yeah. There you go now.
Rebecca Master do and say, and them. See, the problem with me, is that I can identify people. You have some people who say they live in a slavery time, they do this and that. No. You see me like on operate now, as on the 4 parents they operate. So you know on the blood brother. On just stay so. On can't help on yourself. On just house slave.
All right, my boss. I hear you.
Yeah. So it doesn't make no sense to try to preach to them people because anything will help them, I don't fight against.
So where you sell it while? Where you just sell it while?
I say, it don't make no sense to talk to them people because anything to help them, I don't fight against.
Jesus Christ. Brother, big talk that you just make,
Well, it is what it is. I will may observe over time.
Serious talk. Them fight against what is to help them.
Yeah. So, may I ask you a question? How you tell a man say hungry when I know say hungry?
There you go. There you go.
Okay.
We had that argument last week, that if a man sick, you have to tell him say him sick. You can't just give him medication. You have to tell him why he need the medication.
If you're not convinced himself saying sick, there's no way he never take it.
There you go. Right there, so there, brother. Right there, so there.
Tell a man say you can do better, and you know see how he can do better because all female life and so him live. Where you go do?
I give a joke. I went on somebody blog the other day, and I was telling them about the culture and the creative industry. And the man said, yo, we don't want to help, you know. We are making enough money already. I said, but brother, you might have make $10 right now. You can make 10 million. He said, no, I want the 10 million. I'm satisfied with the $10 when I make now.
Yes, part of the problem.
Hello?
Yeah, man, I'm there, man.
Yeah, man, continue.
Yes, part of the problem we notice with people over time is that people, we have short-term memory. And because we have short-term memory, anybody can tell you anything.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what they do and then play upon the Jamaican people over time.
Yeah.
And because we're so gullible, because we want to believe in the people where them put in front of we, even when them are cut with throat, we still say yes. It's a slavery mentality, brother.
True. That's a fact.
Slavery mentality. Look, let me say something to you. And we have to look on this thing objectively. Slavery lasted for 300 years. Okay?
Yes.
And every generation is measured in 20 years. So if you divide 300 by 20, that's a 15 generation in a slavery.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, work with me. Since independence, we have 60 years, which means a 3 generation of Jamaican since independence.
Yes, Mr. Simpson.
15, thank you. You know who know?
Talk to me.
So 15 versus 3. You know, this is we have a way to go.
Long way to go. We have a young democracy for real, very young.
Of course.
But we can do way more than we're doing now.
But if you compare with 60 to a lot of first world 60, we have gone leaps and bounds in a few first 60.
True.
But people don't recognize this. People don't recognize this.
My brother, we have too much house slave and bossy slave around here.
Yes, brother.
And that's one of our problems.
Yes, brother.
And as you rightfully say,
I'm going to say something to you. You see, West Portland and East Portland, you know, say two different mentality.
Yes.
I'm going to say something to you. All right, so you have 3 revolutions that take place. You have the French Revolution, that take place 1860-something.
Mm-hmm.
You have the American Revolution, that take place 1776.
Yeah.
I have the Asian Revolution, that take place 1804.
Yeah.
Okay, but you have a revolution before that, but people need to recognize and put in a context. There's the first Maroon War.
Yeah.
The peace treaty signed with the Portland Maroon, them 1731. America became an independent country 1776.
But hold on, that was the first Maroon War never fight at Portland, you know. The second Maroon War fight at Portland.
The first Maroon War, the first peace treaty. First peace treaty.
That are the one done, so. I think we had the second Maroon War.
Nani and the whole of them, right?
Yeah.
Second Maroon War want to go on a Trelawney. Where they move the people from Trelawney and carry them now Nova Scotia.
Okay.
Okay. So let me put it back in that context. So Portland and England, the Maroon of Portland and St. Mary, signed peace treaty from 1731. America became a country 1776. Emancipation never reached the rest of Jamaica till 1738. And they became independent 1962. Okay. So we got for East Portland thing kind of a little different. I want people to recognize and understand where we are come from. Brother, we in our foolishness, we don't know. We sick and tired of that, we don't do it.
But you know, say you have some people now want to bring the West Portland mentality over East Portland, you know.
No make it cross Rio Grande Bridge. We not depend that.
But we have to be serious about it, my brother, because as you say a while ago,
you know this?
People are fight against the thing we're good for them.
Yes. Yes.
When you said the first Maroon War was 1728, you know.
Yes, the first peace treaty of 1731.
Right. So we signed that peace treaty, we signed a breastwork.
Yes. I mean, I run and joke with you between breastwork and buff bait. I run and joke with you.
Talk to me.
You see the fort up at Teachfield School?
Yeah.
That done 1729.
Okay. So you see all of this now we are talking about, Mr. Simpson. Also, I bring back the whole heritage tourism where we keep telling the people about, you know, that we're rich, you know. We are so rich, but we have missed the boat, my brother. We're missing the boat. And as you rightfully say, our people fight against the things that are good for them. How can you fight against the development of the East Harbor? How can you fight against a statue of Nani to be placed in the town square of Port Antonio? How can you fight against the World Reggae Park over Navy Island? How can you fight against the upgrading of the Port Antonio Hospital to a Type B facility?
Hold on. So remember now. History again. So the matter of Jamaica is out of many one people.
Talk
right?
to me.
Okay. But after 1738, one funny something going on in Jamaica called indentureship, which meant persons from everywhere in the world came here for 7 years and they get the opportunity to work and then buy property.
Yeah.
The black people, they never get the opportunity.
No.
In Jamaica. And to this day, we still defend that. Let me give you one next one before I go. The police force was created to protect life and property. 1865, the same year when they have the Paul-Bogle Rebellion, here to protect life and property. How much black people have property then time there?
None. Very few.
Here, man.
Very few.
But Portland think they different. Now,
yeah, because they did have to give you some land.
No, you can check. From St. Margaret's Bay Bridge to Hector's River, look how much plantation we did have.
All right. My brother, big up yourself and thanks for the call. Blessings.
You know what time it is?
We know what time it is. And we need to talk and you need to call me. Yeah, man.
You need to call him?
You need to call me outside of this.
I'm unbridled.
Eh?
The only thing I will tell the people now who don't know what up on the phone, I know I'm unbridled.
Unbridled. So we need to, then that me I tell you, so we need to talk.
Yes, I'm no unbridled. So my people who know it is, I am unbridled.
Big up yourself, my brother, and a whole heap you have to say.
Big ups.
We know you have a lot to say.
Over there still.
One love, my brother. Big up, family. You're listening to the Colin Bell Show on Styles FM and on Caribbean Radio HD and on Portland Spice TV. You see, Portland have so much. You have a next one, Chungy? Portland have so much to offer, but yet we sit down and I suffer. And the grass are grow and the horse are starve. Fact, I spoke to one of Jamaica's billionaire yesterday evening. Had a discussion. And the man agree. The man say he want do the World Reggae Park over Navy Island. Blessings, caller. Turn off your radio. 4-5. Yes. Yeah, man, go ahead.
Yeah, well, basically, I'm not here to talk about Portland's thing. I'm talking about today's.
Yes, man. Talk about it. Go right ahead.
Because basically when we say with the way how them deal with the IC commission, it's like a bullyism thing.
Talk to me.
All right, young Charles.
Yeah.
If you see in the words and in action, right? When time I talk to Mr. Panton,
yeah,
it's like it's only for him come over and punch him in the face.
That's how you see it.
When you if you look on it and in action.
Well, you see, he said he was probing to get answers, and he wasn't being disrespectful.
That's what he said. That's what he keeps saying. What he keeps saying, you is this, you is that, you is it, and keep pointing. You this, you that. And basically when Tanya do that, that is bullyism.
But he was on a mission, though, you know. He was on a mission to see how good him could have made the Prime Minister look. Don't think he was successful at it at all, though.
Yeah, basically, me not really want to go down, you know, them the road with the whole PM thing and all that.
Right.
So if you realize, with young Charles and Miss
Malawu Ford.
Malawu, because if you realize, she was asking some question to mess up the whole court system.
Well, we spoke about that earlier, but the young attorney stood his ground.
Yes, because she tried to divert the course of justice.
I was very disappointed with her, though, on that line of questioning, knowing that the judicial review is there to come. And as a former judge, she was pushing that line. I was very disappointed with her.
Because in idea, like sensible Jamaican can see where she and young Charles was trying to get at.
But Charles did tell us that he must beat the commissioners when they come in. And people must watch. I don't know if you had seen him on a political platform say how he must deal with them. He must deal with them. But my brother,
I've heard him. However, I'm saying if you're going to go through with any, because this is like you remember now you're on an international stage.
Yes.
So that means you cannot go with brute force.
Well, them man are not care, no, brother. Them man are not care. It's all about what them want to achieve. And them, no matter how them are going to achieve it, them want to achieve it.
And at the end of the day, him still make it pay him look bad.
Well, him not think so.
Well, him not think so, but well, he might talk about what Jamaicans are looking at. This is what most Jamaicans are looking at. The PM look bad.
Hold the line for me, my brother, because we are getting a wrap-up signal from Styles and I'm sure Caribbean Radio as well.
All right.
So next week you call me back earlier. You call me Saturday morning. We are on Saturday morning on the YouTube channel, Portland Spice TV.
Just reach back in, man. Just reach back in. I'm glad to make it you.
I saw it go, man. Respect. But every Tuesday night today, I saw. Every Saturday morning, we're on the YouTube channel as well. So I want to say thanks to all our listeners. Thanks to all the people in the chat room. Big up all the labor right troll them where I try to distract me. We can't distract it. We are focused. We have on blinkers. So big up same way for listening and coming on the channel so you can hear the truth and the truth can hit you know. Want to say thanks to Chongi in the studio of Styles FM holding down things from that side. Big up on yourself. Do remember to join us this and every Tuesday night for the Colin Bell Show and Saturday morning. Talk to me right here on Portland Spice TV. Caribbean Radio. Big up yourself, brother Gary and the team. Chungy, take it away.
Styles FM 96.1.
Yeah, man. So we're still there upon the YouTube channel. Big up on yourself. Because we have to do what we have to do, you know. We come here to do Jah works. And when we do Jah works, we don't have no fear or no favor. Yeah, beat and teach Greg Christie game 1. When I tell me, I said, no, Greg, you can't go so hard. You need to answer the question still. But Greg Christie gave him a rough one when I time there. And then give him a lesson in law. You know, but it's all well. May the good Lord continue to bless and keep you. Make his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. The Lord lift up his light and give you his peace, now and forevermore. Until we meet again Saturday morning. Shaka Fame saying peace out. Why you so fool? You know, say, sit down, me sit down. You know, no sense. They tell me if you go sit down. I don't sit down, me sit down.